even at that point. So what we do here, welcome into Racing Night. We do a best of 3 race. We got Wolv21 on the left. He is 8-1 on the season. We got MagicD250 on the right, who is 6-3 and still looking for a playoff spot. Definitely needing a win pretty badly here. Wolv's already clinched his division and therefore will definitely be in the playoffs. But still obviously looking for more playoff positioning to get home field advantage, if you will. Wolv! So there he is. I assume you guys are on a Skype call? I'm taking a shot in the dark, but I'm making the assumption that you're on a Skype call. If you are, feel free to start whenever, dude. That would be a yes. Okay, so they're doing their own countdown. So as you can see, we're using Isaac with both racers. Good luck to you both, by the way. They both have the D6 available, but can only use that on a grand total of 5 outlawed items in this league. Those are the Bible, Epic Fetus, Dr. Fetus, the Shovel, and Ipecac. If they come across those, and only those items, they can re-roll them, and for that matter, cannot take them. So it's either re-roll it or leave it. Every other item is take it or leave it. You have to leave it if you don't want it, basically. On that note, Magic's first item is the Peeper Eye that is floating around the room. That'll do some damage for him. Let alone you can see the tears coming out of what used to be that eye are actually red now. Wolf gets the Yum Heart. Every, I believe, 4 rooms that'll recharge. I think it's 4. Quote me if I'm wrong on that one. But I think it's every 4 rooms that'll recharge and give you a full red heart heal. But indeed, let the races begin. Welcome to, crap, what are we in? Week 10, 11, 10, something, 9? I don't even know. I've totally lost count. I can't do math. Yeah, it's got to be 11 for the bye week in there too, I guess. Whatever. Screw it. I can't do math. Anyways, but yeah. So like I was saying, Magic looking for his playoff spot. He can't clinch it tonight, mind you, but he could put himself in a lot better position. Uh-oh. We're going to wind up with the little hitchy-glitchy lag now. Awesome. What happened here? What the fuck happened there? That was odd. That's why it hitched and glitched. It suddenly popped up a JTV thing for me. Okay. Sure. Because, yeah, totally. I don't even know what the hell that was. Anyways, we're back to normal now. So, Wolf moves on to his basement, too. That was really odd, I'm sorry. Let's see, Magic in a Devil Deal room right now has got Spirit of the Night, and he's going to take Common Cold for 1 heart, so now he has poison damage on his tears. Spirit of the Night would have been Flying and Spectral Tears, so he would have had the ability to shoot through rocks like he's hitting right now. Let alone could fly on top of them if he wanted to. Ooh, Wolf getting trolled by his items here today. Mind you, he gets a small rock out of it, so there's damage up, tears up, and speed down. So it should be 2 damage up, 1 tear rate up, and 1 speed down on that item. So very nice on that one. Hey, what's up, Eddie? Thank you, man. How you doing, sir? Yeah, Wolf versus Magic versus OBS is having a night. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to turn off my other screen region, too. I'll do that in between races. That's probably not helping me in the slightest bit. Good morning, evening, a good day of you being awake. How about that? You can call it a day as long as you're awake during it. That's my opinion. Thank you, Celestial. Thank you very much. And how you doing tonight? Again, welcome in, everybody. Sorry if I haven't called everybody out by name. Obviously, there's a lot going on. You can see the stars in chat. Enough said on that one. So yeah, seriously, thank you guys for everything. Thank you one and all for that. I don't know what else to say. On that note, Wolf picking up the remote detonator, going to get 5 free bombs out of it. Also, we'll be able to make bombs explode at his will, so he can lay them down in whatever pattern he wants to, put as many down as he wants to, and then hit the space bar to explode them all. Yeah, fair enough. Good day, Ash. And how you doing? Hey, what's up, Ecstatic? Thank you very much. How you doing? I have a feeling that'd break it even more. Ooh, Shamrock Shakes. I like those words. There's a 1-up for Wolf. Both racers at the moment finding both of their hidden rooms here. So the 1-up for Wolf. A little bit of extra money for Magic as he's up to 12 cents now. So a pretty nice start for both of these guys. They've got pretty decent usable item builds, except Magic is missing some keys. So we'll see how this works out for him. Yeah, Lexi, there's that weird delay going on. Like, we've seen a few of it, like, trying to trigger your Spazbot, especially. That's super, thank you. And thank you, Lexi, by the way. Thank you, thank you. That goes for everybody doing that. Seriously, thank you, guys. Don't want to get too far away from the races here by rambling on about it. We got so much cast time later to worry about that, so we'll do the proper thank you then. But nonetheless, thank you one and all for that. Alright, so Cupid Meat for Magic. He's already been in that Devil Deal, by the way. If everybody's wondering why he skipped that, Magic was already in that Devil Deal. That's where he got his Common Cold from. So before anybody freaks out like, no, I want to know what was in there. All that was left was Spirit of the Night for 2 red hearts, and he wanted no piece of it, apparently. So we got Wolv. There you go. You can see his bombs will literally sit there on screen until such time as he hits the spacebar. Ooh, very nice, sir. Congrats, man. Very nice. Welcome back, Raph. And thank you as well. My goodness. Seriously, you guys are blowing me away with the support. Seriously, thank you guys. Alright, so yet that other Devil Deal, Guppy's Head and Brother Bobby, both really not worth that price that Wolv would have had to pay for him, so he says no thanks, he'll be moving on. Speaking of Magic, he did find some keys here, so he has his item room looking at him. Ooh, the Relic in Caves 1. That's early enough on. That will actually come in very handy. Every couple of rooms that Magic clears, that will actually spawn one of those blue soul hearts for him. So again, very nice. Let's see. Ooh, Wolv getting the battery here. Not so useful quite yet, but he'll get quicker recharge on his space use items. Should he come across anything else, that will be a very, very big help. By the way, Wolv is also sitting on an Eternal Heart. That is that half a white heart that we call Bacon Heart sometimes. That will basically, if he finds his second one or takes this one with him onto the next floor, and that would be the first thing that disappears if he gets hit. But if he takes that onto the next floor with him, that will actually become a full red heart container. What's up, Lotto? How you doing? Does OBS pick up capture devices now? Most of them, yes, it does. So there you see the, oh, I can't think of the name, the best friend bomb. Not really so useful, so Wolv's going to leave that behind. I'd rather have the remote detonator myself, so I've got to agree wholeheartedly with this move right there. Magic's going to get a free item rock out of that TNT next to it. Can never argue that. We're getting that weird lag again. Alright, in between Wolv's floors, I'm going to actually make sure that I don't have any sort of delay on his, so I'm going to pause and unpause his stream real quick. So that'll be after his floor, though. That way you tend not to miss too much of what's going on. So let's see, Magic ripping through the hollow here. This is why we wait. Wolv could replace that key he just used to get into his store. Says no thanks, though. He's not going to buy a thing in there. At least not right now. He needs to find about 9 more cents to get that treasure map, and I'm sure he's looking for it. Ooh, there we go. Some health up for Magic, and yet another Devil Deal. Ooh, Brimstone and Guppy's Paw. Oh, I think I know what's going to happen in about, now-ish. If he likes Brimstone. Yeah, I was going to say. 2 heart Brimstone for Magic. I couldn't see that getting passed up. Not a bad charge time on it either. Very nice. Heck of a nice move on there. Alright, so as you can see, Brimstone, very much a game-changing type of shot. You no longer have tears, which works out beautifully with Peeper, quite honestly. And then, as you can see, your range no longer matters, and you have a ridiculously, ridiculously powerful shot. So very nice find there for Magic. Let's see, not so much of a nice find in that Curse Root, so he takes a little bit of damage to find absolutely nothing. Wow, Wolv's actually going to take Bob's head. Interesting. Well, actually, that'll come in handy. Oh! Would have come in handy, but he just got dodged like a pro by the Fallen right there. The Fallen just dodged Wolv's throw of Bob's Rotten Head like an absolute pro. I've never seen that happen before. Wow. That was a troll moment right there. So anyways, Wolv fighting his boss here in Caves 1, looking to catch up to Magic, who's got just a slight lead at the moment, about halfway through his Caves 2 floor. Finding even more money in his secret room, my goodness. So there you see, Wolv's battery just gave him a 2-bar recharge on his space use item. So the longer he stays in here, or 2 bars worth of recharge, let me say that again. Wow, check that out. So even though Wolv lost that Eternal Heart, he finds another one right before going to the next floor, so you'll watch as that turns into a full red heart container for him. Also, with Maggie's Fate, excuse me, that's how he got the first one. As you go to the next floor, when you get Maggie's Fate, as you, Faith, I'm sorry, as you go into the floor, you actually get a Soul Heart given to you there. Or an Eternal Heart, rather, I'm sorry. Thank you, Archangel. Thank you very much. Yeah, see, there we go again. I have to pause and unpause Wolv's stream. See, it does it again. Every time I click on there, it gives me that. What the hell's going on? Let me do this real quick. Dynamite. Dynamite, no question. Mermite, meh. Alright, so there's the... I think that was the ladder Wolf just picked up. Sorry, I was trying to kind of reorganize everything here. Alright, so, as you can see, I'm a turbo user now, so I don't get ads. Woohoo! Makes it so much easier on stuff like that. Now I can refresh streams during this and not have to worry about that pre-roll ad for it. So we no longer lose 30 seconds of video when I have to do this. Yay! Did that for you guys. Anyways, Wolf ripping on through Pestilence here. So again, we're going to have to see if he's willing to go back for his item room. Knowing that Magic's got Brimstone and a very, very slight advantage, he may skip over that item. Or he's going back for it. Never mind. Shows you what I know. Ooh, very nice. Did you get that set up? Hell yeah. Very cool. Alright, so it looks like the subscribers can also use the mod-only commands here for the bots, so there you go. Very cool. And thank you, Otaku. That's badass, dude. Seriously, that's badass. What's up, gamers? How you doing? So again, we got a pretty even matchup going at the moment. Wolf has already taken out his boss here. Magic just finding his item room. Wolf looking for the same. Let's see, Magic lining up with the Black Bean. Now, if Magic gets hit by anything, he will do a quote-unquote panic fart and basically shoot out an AoE poison damage around him. So never a terrible thing, especially with Brimstone, because if flies or, let's say, something like what Wolf is fighting right now, Envy getting close to you like that, and hit him, you do an AoE poison damage on him, giving him a damage over time tick. So it winds up being pretty nice, because Brimstone takes a long time to charge. So that's a pretty nice combo right there. What's up, Scott Jammin? How you doing? Ooh, Sun card for Wolf. So full heal, map reveal, and damage to the room, all out of that same card. Magic also finding something nice. The meat gives you damage up and health up. So Magic will be the first moving on to the depths here. Looks like Wolf is going to give up on looking for that item room, knowing where Magic is at. He's going to move on too. So equal race right now, both in the first room of the depths. So again, Magic on the right, working with Brimstone, and as you can see, as he gets hit there, dropping some poison damage onto, I can never think of the name, the Headless Horseman's head. But again, this is going to be very, very neck and neck, as you can tell. These two are dead even right now. It looks like we have sub-only mode on or something. Like, oh my god, guys, seriously, this is ridiculous. Like, seriously, thank you, guys. Alright, so let's see here. Magic ripping on through his empty rooms. Wolf is the first to find his item room here on the depths, so a very, again, slight lead. Got to admit, that was a pretty good use of the Sun card there. Wow, both racers have the Relic now. Interesting. I don't think we've ever seen side-by-side relics. Combo breaker. Oh yeah, soon. Oh yeah, that notch pickaxe. Definitely not what Wolf was looking for. So Magic also having found his item room here. Wolf, having used that Sun card, got the full heal, and you can see his entire map layout now, so he knows exactly where he's going to get to his boss fight. And he'll head straight on that way, as he's got nothing else to look for. Yeah, that oh so crappy notched axe. I mean, like, I love the fact that they dropped the reference to Notch in there, but, like, man, that item is crap. Total crap. It's got its usages if, like, you have, like, not gotten a single bomb, or, like, maybe that's the only space use item you have. Maybe I could see a use or two come out of it, but, like, ugh, not so great. Ooh, very nice throw of Bob's head there by Wolf. So he's moving on through these, oh. This is one of my least favorite rooms the Wolf is in right now. Unless you can draw the greed heads over to actually walk into the spikes, this tends to take a lot, or I tend to take a lot of damage in this room. That's another good way to do it. If you have enough bombs to lay, this is another great way that he's going at it. Yeah, exactly. Otaku is basically like a global mod, so you would never see the way that I keep pointing it out as Chatia mods in Man's Chat, but since she's become an admin, you don't see the mod tag anymore. So that's the way I always point it out. Ooh, nice dodging by Wolv there. Good thing he's got bombs left again, because, man, this room can actually end your run. If you don't have bombs or any way to get into the enemies in the dead center, that room has actually ended runs on people. Oh, speaking of run enders, the bloat. Oh my god, double bloat. Oh, jeez, yay. So we'll see who can rip through this faster. Wolv somehow did not get the poison damage on the bloat there. How did that not hit him? What? Wolv got screwed there. I'm sorry, but Wolv got just screwed there. He didn't get the poison damage to land. Yeah, double bloat. No. Dude, you're not kidding, Archangel. You're seriously not kidding. Like, dear lord. Like, I know so many of you guys signed that. I did not expect anybody, like, believe me, in no way, shape, or form did I expect anybody would actually subscribe like that. Let alone, dear lord, like, the numbers already are astounding. And in about 2 more seconds, there we go. Wolv was just barely the first to take out the bloat. Magic literally right behind him, getting some damage up in the process. I did not see what Wolv picked up, sadly. I did not see the item there. Oh, I mean, believe me, like I said, I expected nobody to subscribe whatsoever, so the fact that anybody even wants to / has is mind-boggling to me. So, again, thank you guys. Exactly, it's catnip for spaz. That's exactly what it's going to be. That cat will be eating a ton of catnip. You'll see that cat cracked out. There, Wolv finally gets his treasure map. Isn't that the second one he's seen in stores, by the way? Because he saw the treasure map a couple floors back, if I'm not mistaken, and then saw it again in this store. That's interesting. Because I thought for sure that would have made it disappear. Yeah, Magic's build is pretty damn sexy, I gotta say. If that mask would get off of him, wow. That mask was not leaving Magic alone. There is his boss fight. So again, Magic right now is in Depths 2. As is Wolv, they both say Necropolis, but that is actually Depths 2. I was about to make this point. They are both in race mode, no question, because Magic is going to skip his item room here. He's got no way to get back out of this room. Unless you can teleport back out of this fight, you are stuck in this mom fight on Depths 2. So again, be prepared for that when it does happen. Make sure that you get your item first if you want it before you go into this fight. Now chances are Wolv has got about 4 more rooms to clear, and he'll find his really quickly here. Unless his map is really, really funky. Runaway, can have yourself a good night, man. Oh, and it's flickering. Ugh, God. Alright, stay safe, bro. On that note, stay safe, bro. That perfect timing, exactly, Archangel. And I had totally forgotten, and I apologize. I completely forgot to promote this because they had told me like 2 days ago about this race, and I completely spaced on it because I had other stuff going on. So again, I apologize to both of the racers and everybody that had no notice on this whatsoever. So let's see, Magic rips on through his mom fight. Like I said, Wolv just about to find his, gets regular mom out of it. He's going to clear out those rocks in the center first. Looks like he's going to make her take out the item rock free of charge. Very nicely done. So a free bomb and a soul heart out of it. Gives him a little more safety with that eternal heart he's holding on to. Again, your soul hearts will disappear first, then your eternal hearts will. So you get a little bit of safety with that. Yeah, I'll forgive you this time. Ouch, so that hand ripping out of the wall takes out that eternal heart. Very, very bad timing on that hand. Every now and then you can get right in there and be okay. There we go. That's what Wolv was looking to do. If you drop poison on those doors while the eyeball is out, even while the eyeball's in there, it will still take poison damage. So that is exactly what you want to do. If you can poison that, that is your easy way to make this kill. So on that note, getting a coat hanger for tier speed up. I'm sorry, for shot speed up. Sorry, that doesn't sound right either. It was tier rate up, so that's what I was intending to get across. Ooh, Wolv gets an XL floor. Uh-oh. With his map, too, he's going to have to make a decision here. Which way is his boss fights going to be? So, on the womb, there are no item rooms. There are no stores. It is just 2 boss fights. Now, Wolv's making a real decision here. Let's see. He's going to try down to the south. I'm guessing, I think I know where he's going to go, but we'll have to see. I'm guessing he's going to go over to the right. You're saying lower left, Otaku. Okay. Or, I'm sorry, who was it that said that? Yeah, it was Otaku that said that. I'm saying lower right over here. That's my guess. On that note, though, Wolv is going to really be able to push through this floor. If he finds his boss fights early, he's just gotten a huge advantage on Magic right now. Especially because Magic has got a darkened floor. I cannot tell you what he's looking for here. So hopefully he's going towards his boss fight as well. But we're going to have to find out the hard way because I will not be able to look at his mini-map, and nor will he. So this is going to make it a lot more interesting. Looks like Wolv's going lower left, just like Otaku thinks. So we'll see. We'll see if Otaku made yet another call here. Yeah, there's a lot of ways it could be. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Alright, so still no luck for Magic. So again, this is 2 floors crammed together for Wolv with this XL floor. Ooh. 0 for 1. So you would know immediately right here that if this is your boss fights or not. So Wolv has found basically a dead end at the moment, so he's going to have to try another direction. I don't know why you went in this room. There was no chance that that could have been another one. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So he's on his way back over. Magic having found his boss fight now. Ooh, and a Chariot card. Good timing on this. Ooh, especially with Loki 2 as his boss fight. Yep, so there's the Chariot card coming into effect. You see Magic just burned his Space Use item. You can use the D6 on its own without actually changing items whenever you want to. I believe he probably fat-fingered that, though, honestly. But let's see. Mom's coin purse, so a couple of pills for Magic. Ooh, looks like Wolv's going to try up here. Interesting choice. Ooh, friends till the end. Bad gas. More friends. So lots of flies for Magic, and he'll be moving on to the womb too. So again, he is just looking for a boss fight now. Wolv going back. Ooh, nice finds. Necronomicon he's going to use just to get out of the way, and Book of Belial. That'll be a 1.5 damage multiplier for Wolv. Very nice find. Magic, if he needs it, has an arcade looking at him on his map, and a lot of red hearts laying out. Oh yeah, this game has got some messed up names, doesn't it? This is what you gotta love about it. That's why people think, oh, it's the most disgusting game ever. Like, yeah, no. So Wolv's gonna try over here to the top right. Not quite the way I was thinking it would be. But you never know. It could be both of these rooms down here at the very end of this. There's the Polaroid enacting as Wolv gets down to half a red heart, so he gets 5 seconds of invincibility, which just wore off. You can see that bubble around him when it was there. Which way will he go? He's gonna try this way first. Ooh, nice find. Full heart heal, he'll gladly take that. Magic getting a pretty nasty room for Heaven Brimstone. But he clears on through. Oh, look at this, Magic's found his boss fight. Oh my. So that huge advantage that I said Wolv has, Magic just completely trounced. Just completely trounced that little advantage that I thought Wolv had at the moment, but I was wrong. So Magic's looking at his mom's heart fight. Again, we raced through the womb too, so this is the fight that would end it here. Wow. And Wolv has found both of his boss fights. It's on, folks. It is on right now. We'll see how fast Wolv can rip through these. Because, wow, this is going to get interesting. So there's that poison damage for Magic on Mom's Heart. Again, with Brimstone, this might take him a little bit of extra time, and Wolv got very lucky here. He's got Skull X as his first boss. Oh, just missed on the... No, he did hit it with the bomb. Never mind, I'm sorry. I thought he just missed with that timing. Wow, this is going to get really, really down to the wire, guys. Oh, just missed with that bomb. That would have helped Wolv immensely there. Oh, he's just missing by literally millimeters. There you go. That should do it. Wow. Okay, there we go. So, Pageant Boy, a little bit of money for Wolv he doesn't need, and we're both on the Mom's Heart fight now. Wow. This is going to be really close, guys. Like, really, really close. Now, Wolv's down to 1.5 hearts. He does have a 1-up at the moment. Keep that in mind, too. But we'll see with these 2 bombs left where he's going to use them. Oh, that might have been a bad time to use that bomb. He might be holding on to that last bomb for the night spawn. We'll have to see if he remembers exactly which one it is. There's his timing on the Book of Belial. So, wow. This is as even as it can get right now. Holy Moses. This is one of the most intense races we have had here this year, guys. This is nuts. Yeah, that was the one I expected the bomb to be placed for. So there's those knights. Works out a little bit better for Magic on this spawn. All of these spawns, for that matter. If the Peeper doesn't move your bomb on you, what a troll. Peeper just trolled Magic there a little bit. Oh, this is going to come down to the wire. Magic, at the moment, I would say, has a very minuscule advantage, and I mean minuscule advantage for the fact that he's got Brimstone. But here's where the difference will come in, is if he can take out the mini-bosses just as quick as Wolv can. Oh, Wolv was hoping he could get the heart to stay out the whole time, but just barely misses it. Magic does have the heart out the rest of this time, though, so he's got the advantage right now. He'll be able to do damage to the heart completely for the rest of the time here. Wolv has got to take this mini-boss out, and this should do it for him. There we go. But is it too little too late? We're going to have to find out. He's going to have a lot of dodging to do. Magic's got... Oh, no! Oh, down goes Wolv, and that's going to seal it for Magic as he does take out Mom's heart. But wow, what a finish on that one, guys. Oh my goodness. What a finish on the first race here tonight. Damn. That was ridiculously close, guys. So there's your 1 point for Magic. Wow, seriously, guys, that was seriously intense. I've not seen a race that close other than Morag versus Eddie way earlier in the year. And wow, that was just awesome, guys. Excuse me. So again, congrats to Magic on that one. He takes a 1-0 lead. I'm going to really quick run 2 ads just to help pay the bills here, guys. I will literally return right after that, and we will get round 2 underway. Magic will look to take the night 2-0, and Wolv will look to even it up in 1 round apiece. And judging by how close that first round was, prepare for a lot more excitement, guys. So we'll be right back with you in 1 minute here. All these damn subs. Now I gotta keep talking to you. No, I'm kidding. Seriously, I cannot believe how many of you guys have subbed already. It's ridiculous. Like, seriously, thank you guys once again. On that note, looks like we should be about clearing up. So again, if Wolv and or Magic can hear me anytime you guys are ready, you guys can feel free to take off. We'll say that again in a few seconds just to be sure. But nonetheless, anytime they're ready, they're good to go. Or anytime they are ready, they are good to go. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. Yeah, what are these ads you speak of? Ah, he's probably having a smoke. No problem. It's no rush, believe me. I'm in no rush whatsoever here. Yeah, ads? What are these ads? I have turboed myself and do not receive such things. I don't know what you're talking about, Soccer. No, totally. Totally not. What do you mean? But yeah, actually I do. Can't even lie. Yep. But nonetheless, we're waiting on Magic real quick here. He probably went to go have a smoke after that one. I'm guessing Magic definitely needed a smoke after that finish. I'm ter-subbed. Like, totally not. Totally. What? Now who? What are these ads you speak of? Thank you, Sorty. Thank you very much. And for anyone that didn't notice that, yeah, the stars by people's names in chat here tonight are people that have subbed literally within about the first hour, if not first 2 hours of that being live. So, yeah, amazingly enough, got a sub button here on Twitch. Do not know how the heck that happened, but nonetheless, I owe a lot to you guys on that. Seriously, thank you. I do not have words to express how much thanks I need to give you guys. Like, seriously, thank you so much for everything on that. So much support on that. Just thank you guys. And like I said, we'll have the subscriber icon updated hopefully by like the end of the weekend. We'll try to get some sub-only emotes in there. All things of that good nature, and we'll make it kind of more legit as far as what's going on with the subs. It's not just going to be like, hey, I've got a star. Woo! Yeah, me no English good. Me never English good. Even he said, wow, that's pretty weird. I'm a superstar. What's up, Ion? How you doing? And again, thank you guys. There's so many of you. I'll get to that all later, obviously, and thank you all name by name at that point. But yeah, there's a lot of you I need to be thanking, and seriously, thank you guys, one and all. I do not have words. And believe me, I'm not going to change anything as far as, like, my casting style. Like, I'm not just going to be like, oh, you know, now I've got that sub button, so now I can just, you know, do, you know, whatever, only cast like 4 hours a day, and no, believe me, that ain't gonna change. It's gonna be exactly the same. The way that the ads roll might have to change just because of, I'll have to get clarification on what exactly Twitch is changing, but we'll go from there. Ain't gonna be that big of a deal. And we are off and running on round number 2 here, so we'll see Magic catch up any second now. Unless mine's frozen on him, which is always a feasible thing that could have happened. Nope, there we go. Okay, cool. So anyways, because I'm recapturing 2 streams, there is going to be that slight delay between when the 2 of them start. Believe it or not, Magic lives closer to me, and yet I still get more delay on the people who live closer to me. I've never understood that. But anyways, they are off and running on round number 2 here. Let's see, looks like Magic finds Horror Babylon right off the bat, so you can see that would have made him, if he was down to just the 1 heart, would have made him a very, very large, very damaging creature. Let's see, Wolf just picked up Bloody Rage, or Bloodlust, I should say. Ooh, which you'll actually see enacted here. Excuse me. As Wolf kills more enemies throughout the room, his tears will actually increase. You'll see it momentarily. There you go. Notice his tears just changed. What's up, Tig? How you doing? And before Polyphemus, give it time, you never know. So, speaking of tears up, there's Squeezy for Wolf, some more tears up. I'm sorry I completely missed what Magic got. Besides a really strange, almost loading screen error, that was kind of odd. So, Magic needs to find a key before he can get in that item room. Wolf has got Mr. Mega, so his bombs will be increased in size. And he gets 5 bombs out of it, almost forgot that portion. So once again, we've got bomb runs going on. I don't understand why the bombs are the most popular items for the game to be given out recently, but the last couple of runs here have been nothing but bombs, it seems. Ah, yeah, Magic got the belt. Speed up. Okay. So Magic got the belt out of that, so he's got some speed up. There's Blue Baby's Soul, which, as you can see, floats around the room in a very odd pattern there. Any follower that you have, he'll actually take and make them follow him in the same pattern. So it's very odd to get used to this. I've yet to find a very, very good use for him. He comes in handy if you can't get to certain parts of the room, but I hate picking that item up with a passion. So we'll let that bomb clear. We'll be the first onto his 2nd floor boss. He gets the Blighted Ovum. So again, you won't see too much use out of his Bloody Tears here, but there is that larger bomb size as he drops one of his Mr. Mega Bombs and rips on through both parts. So let's see, a very early Polaroid for Wolf. Interesting. So Wolf, one of the racers that apparently doesn't want to look at those pills. Wow, both racers got that loading screen, although Wolf gets an XL Caves floor out of it. Ooh. So again, Magic looking to get a key here to get into his item room. This might actually help him. Or maybe not. Wow, Magic's got nothing going for him here, so he... Speaking of having no keys, Magic also has Guppy's Tail now. ED. How come Magic says Basement 2 and Wolves was Cellar 2? Great question, Don. Actually, that is because the Cellar is the expansion version. The originals were the Basement, the Caves, the Depths, and the Womb. Those change into, with the expansion versions, let's see, Cellar, Catacombs, Necropolis, and Utero. So it's all the DLC versions, basically. So tougher enemies, tougher floor layouts, tougher bosses. I knew there was more. Thank you, Tigran. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, basically, like, Cellar's only very slightly harder, quite honestly. You do not want a Necropolis version of the Depths, though, at all. You want no part of that. With the death screen at any level. Hey, you were doing pretty good for a while there. You were kicking its ass for a while there. You just gotta play more of the Let Your Soul Glow song. It'll be all good. You got this thing. So Magic ripping out through his horseman's going to wind up with that cube of meat, the guaranteed result of those fights. So he'll be moving on to his Caves 1. So there you go. There's the Catacombs. Again, Wolv with an XL floor has got Caves 1 and Caves 2, and does have the Caves version. As you can see, Magic's got the Catacombs. So there's that breakdown for you again, Don. The Soul Glow does fuel me. It fuels everybody. I love the first time people hear that too. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, I got soul hearts. So we gotta let our soul glow. So let's see, Wolv getting that item room. No such luck on gambling. Ooh, does get the mulligan though. So as Wolv fires shots, some of these are going to actually be attack flies, as you can see in the arrows portion of the upper quadrant of his screen. Well, the upper quadrant, it's the upper half of his screen. Basically, it is the upper quadrant technically. I was right the first time. I'm just going to stop correcting myself. You know what I mean. That's the important thing here. So Wolv at the moment looking forward to boss fights that will be side by side. One of the things I always thought would be interesting is if on XL floors, the bosses would be in completely separate areas. Or I still have a chance to be side by side, but like have one on one side of the map and one on the complete opposite, just like the item rooms. Ooh, so let's see. Mom's Purse for Wolv. That means he will have 2 trinket slots, so he can actually pick up a second trinket now without replacing that Polaroid. So always useful, assuming that you can find a second one. There you go. You can see some of the attack flies coming out, just like that. And if they don't actually kill anything, they will keep surrounding you and go after the things that you come across next. So you can see that as actually a very, very useful item, although it's probably about 1/10 of the usefulness of being full on Guppy. That's the same effect that Guppy has, but at a much, much slower pace. Yeah, go drunk, you're home. But it's Friday. We gotta get drunk on Friday. Wait, no, hold on, that's not how that song goes. Perhaps I was misquoting that. No, I'm kidding, but, anyways, Magic fighting yet another horseman here, Pestilence. So he will, if he gets through this, wind up with a second cube of meat. So you'll see the cube of meat floating around him will actually turn into Meat Boy's head and start firing red shots. Like I was saying about the bomb runs, Wolv getting Mr. Boom for a Space Use bomb item. Actually, he's going to say no thanks and pick up his D6 again. Again, remember, the D6 is off limits except against 5 items that are outlawed in the league. And Wolv, by the way, finding his 2 back-to-back boss fights instantly. Very nice find here. Gotta get drunk on Friday. Wait, hold on. I'm telling you, it's a better version, just like you said. Like, that'd make it so much better. Plus, it'd be a bar hit at that point. Talk about your karaoke single. You make millions off of that. Not that somebody hasn't made that joke already, but still. So as you can see, yet another cube of meat as Wolv rips through Pestilence as well, and he gets Gertie for his second boss fight. So again, here's where the advantage of having an XL floor comes in. Wolv is already going to be done with his Caves 2 that Magic just started off, so keep in mind the advantage here. Wolv has got a very, very nice lead brewing here. Of course, the chorus, or like the last chorus of the song, should just be like somebody puking into a, you know, just like, it's just over and over. Why are you typing on Spazbot? Yeah, and he noticed it too. Fuck, wrong window. So Wolv's gonna buy a soul heart here out of his store because he doesn't have money for anything else, but the soul hearts are always a welcome, welcome thing. Oh, I love it. And thank you as well, Prodigy. And how you doing tonight, man? I love it you do that. Thank you, Sakura. I was gonna say, hopefully people enjoy these anywhere near as much as I enjoy commentating them, because I tell you what, I'm having a blast. It's like, especially stuff like what happened in the last run. Like, I'm having such a blast doing this. It's almost better than playing the game yourself, because I don't need to have this skill level. Which at this point, I'm probably pretty rusty too, quite honestly, so... That'll be funny. I know Cobalt has to do a dual stream, so that'll be an interesting one. Racing against him. That'll be like, well, I got to the Caves 2 by the time he finished off the chest. I felt good about that for a few minutes. Okay, this time I got the basement too. Woo! And there's the outlawed items list for you. Thank you, Otaku. I totally forgot to put that in there, but thank you very much. But yeah, it's the Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, the Shovel, and Ipecac. All completely outlawed. That was voted on by the League members themselves, all of which were 100% votes for no's. So we knew exactly what they wanted and what they didn't. Everybody agreed. So that was kind of really, really odd, but it worked out beautifully. But nonetheless, you can D6 just those items. Everything else, including what it turns into, is take it or leave it. Unless it is one of those banned items again, you can reroll as many times as you want to until it becomes something not one of those 5. Thank you, DJC. How are you doing tonight? But thank you, thank you. Hey, seriously, I owe a big amount of thanks to everybody that was helping out with that. You guys went way above and beyond. By the way, Magic's last item was range up with Mom's underwear, and same thing with Wolv's, I can't think of the name now, the heels that he just got, also range up. So let's see, nothing good in that curse room, can never think of the names, for Magic. I should get back into playing it again at some point. Like, it's been a while since I played this. I'm sure I'm going to be rusty. Like, it's going to be bad. Ooh, Wolf getting a nasty room. And I do mean a nasty room of these knights, let alone one of them being a champion version. Not a bro. Magic finding his item room, however, also not a bro, even though it's called the best friend. He's going to take him instead of his D6, but you'll see when he puts it down, it's basically a one-time use bomb in the room. Oh, there we go. Nice 2-for-1 for Magic there. Maybe not, just 1 for 2. Either way, it'll be a one-time use bomb in the room that will actually draw all the enemies to it and then explode a few seconds after you actually drop it. So it can come in handy, but not the greatest thing. And there we go. So Wolf has found his item room here in Depths 1. Magic has found his boss fight here in Caves 2, so he'll be catching up to the depths very shortly. However, again, keep in mind, Wolf already has fought his boss and knows where his item room is, so he is seconds away from getting Magneto. So he'll have items actually moving towards him, such as hearts, keys, bombs. That includes any sort of bombs that enemies drop as well, so always something you have to watch out for. Perhaps if you use a tower card, you get 6 random bombs in the room, you better move. That's basically what it amounts to, because they're coming after you. You are magnetized. There you go. So now you can see the coins moving towards Wolf. He'll take a second to pick up that 6 cents. And move on down to his steps too. So again, with a full floor lead right now. Ooh, but a Curse of the Lost for Wolf. Oh, takes his teleport into his store, gets Super Greed facing him instantly. So here's a good way to start a floor. First room, Super Greed. Yay. Fighting Advising Wiki, 800 hours played, sucks terribly at it at this point. Yeah, it's kind of true too. And it's sad, but it's true. Yeah, I will be bad when I play it again, almost guaranteed. Alright, so Wolf making his way out of that store that he teleported into. Sees, let's see, I would say probably keep trying to go up. He may find his boss fight first. Either way, we'll see what happens here. Wolf does need to win this race, keep in mind, so that he can tie it up in one apiece. And, oh, never mind, he found his item room up there. So, ha! I was kind of right. I knew there'd be something up there, I just didn't know what. And keep in mind, let's see, he has a 1-floor lead right now on Magic, who just found his item room. Again, has no bombs, no keys. He does have the one space use bomb, if you will, but no key to get into that item room. Speaking of item rooms, Wolf in his finds Blood Rights and is probably going to wind up passing on that. It's an item that does damage to you, maybe not. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Item that does damage to you to damage everything in the room. So it can be useful, but you kind of have to have a lot of help to do it. Oh, it's very underrated. You can do a lot with it, but with only 4 hearts, it's... I don't know. Alright, so Magic down at that half a red heart has Horror Babylon activated. That was the first item he picked up. So he now has pretty good damage. Only issue is he is a very large target and only has the 1 heart. So there's that best friend bomb put into use. Ooh, my. Item rock with a curved horn in it. Interesting. Very interesting find. So there's more damage up for Magic, so he gains 2 more damage on top of the Horror Babylon activating. So again, large size, but at the same point, very damaging now. This could get interesting if he can get through these without taking that first cheap hit. It's all about getting hit that one time, though. If he gets hit once, it's back to start. So there's the Bloody Penny, his Wolf's second trinket for the night. So as he picks up money, he has a chance that those will actually spawn red hearts on top of it. Magic with no bombs cannot get into that beggar. Ouch. This game is trolling him right now. Oh no! Wow, speaking of trolling him, jeez. Yeah, that spider kind of turned on Mach 5 to get over to him. That was not cool. What's up, Roche? Yeah, I was mystified. I got my contract today, signed it, and literally within about 5 minutes they had it up and running on here. So I'm literally, Twitch was busting some ass to get that done apparently. So yeah, ridiculously fast action on that. But yeah, Magic all the way back to start here is, like I said, the large target there, especially with very fast-moving spiders. Yeah, that can come back to haunt you very quickly if you didn't get some Soul Hearts. The cool thing about Horror Babylon, though, is if you get Soul Hearts, it doesn't matter, basically. You can get as many of those as you want, as long as you're at half a red heart. That'll still work out perfectly for you. You'll still have Horror Babylon activated and not take a one-hit death. But it's all a matter of finding your Soul Hearts at that point. Speaking of, Wolf picks one up here. And he is still looking to figure out. Looks like he might be heading back to gamble before he does anything else. In fact, I believe he might be. So let's see, Magic looking at his first item room here. Let's see what he starts off with this time. Yeah, the other bean, so now he gets the legitimate bean instead of the black bean that he had on the last run. So not the greatest again, but a space use item that recharges every room that will do AoE poison damage. Thank you very much. I'm going to screw it up, Aphin. Hopefully I got it pronounced correctly again. I know I've asked before, I think. Hopefully it's Aphin or Iphin. One of the two. Let me know. Aphin is 1, Iphin is 2. Let me know which one's correct. Either way. But thank you very much. I really appreciate it, guys. I seriously, that would not have happened without you guys' help, so. Did the 5 want me dead? Well, you know, of course. That's what those do. Latter of the two. Iphin. Gotcha. Iphin it is. And like I said, for anybody that is subscribing, give or take probably, hopefully like Monday-ish or something, we'll get everything updated. Depends on when the artwork comes in. But we will definitely get on that, so we'll have all that updated, and at the same time, when I email to get all that updated, I'll get some sub-only emotes in there as well. So anything that we have, like picture-wise, or if anyone's got that picture of Spaz being surprised by Dragonfly, where he's got his mouth open and wants to turn that into, you know, like an 18 by 18 or something, or whatever size it is for the emotes, by all means do so, and we can use that one too. So you see the Bloody Penny making a lot of hearts for Wolf as he picks up a lot of money all of a sudden here. Although having nothing to do with his store here is just going to keep walking on. Finding himself a dead end as well. Jeez. There we go. What's up, Admiral? How you doing tonight? Oh, wow. What was that, a 3 penny? I think it was 3 cents for that. 3 penny blue candle for Wolf on the left. Oh my goodness. Happy man Wolf right now. Bernie, 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 Bernie. So there you go. That's this is one of the most overpowered items in this game in like pretty much everybody's opinion. So yeah, you can see it recharges very quickly, does a lot of damage, and you almost do not need your tears anymore. That is how overpowered this item is. So basically, piercing burning shots. As you can see, you just took out 3 enemies with 1 usage there. It was 4 cents? That was close. So I missed 1 cent in there. But yeah, you can see how easily this can actually clear out a room for you. This is a phenomenal pickup for Wolf. 4 cents on that. Whew. Well, let's see, Magic getting a Harlequin baby. Can never go wrong with that follower. As you can see, it'll, well, you can't, there, now you can see it. It splits out a V pattern of little tiny red shots. So pretty nice damage on that. I know, so much turbo. So many turbos and so many stars. So again, that star will not be a star for long. That will at some point be a picture of Spaz, no question. That may actually be, what am I trying to say, like hand-drawn art of it, though. So be prepared for that. It may not be like a legitimate picture of Spaz, because it's going to have to be pretty small. So it may not, a legitimate picture may not work so well on that, but we'll see what happens. And again, the oh-so-wonderful Hotline Miami song that worked its way into my my playlist that I just said, okay, screw it, it's staying in there. So nonetheless, not exactly Binding of Isaac music, but it's mom fighting music as Wolv has made his way onto his foot fight. Ooh, and gets blue mom. This could be worse if it weren't for the fact that Wolv has got the blue candle, and you can see the trick being enacted already. Even with closed eyes, if you use the candle on those doors, you still do damage to them. So all you have to do is just what we see Wolv did. Just keep hitting the candle on those eyeballs. That fight is over almost instantly. So moving on to his womb. Gets another loading screen. I was going to say, if he gets back-to-back XL floors, what? But he gets a utero version of the womb instead. So this is the expansion and definitely tougher version of the womb. Not the one, I assume. Yep, that's totally the one. That's totally the one, Amy. That's exactly the one I mean. Just tell me that would make a cute emote like the what the fuck? That would make a perfect emo picture, I think, for a sub-only emote. That's my opinion. I think that would work out beautifully. Yep, exactly, game face. So yeah, Blue Baby is, you never get to have red hearts. Doesn't matter what you do. Health ups are actually just soul hearts. Any time deductions for using the harder version of the game? How so do you mean, G-Bill? Trying to think of how you might mean that. Like if, you know what, I'll have you explain it because I'm probably just going to make this more confusing. Like, because I can't think of the right way to explain what I'm trying to ask you. I think I know what you're asking, but I'm trying to make sure. Oh, you think, Adam? Jeez, do you think? She totally will. She totally will. Wow, quad shot for Magic. So he's building a damn nice build over here on the right. But again, will it be too little too late? One way to find out. Basically going to have to just find out and see how Wolv goes through his womb floors here. Because with 5 hearts, it's not a guarantee, that's for certain. But again, don't count anybody out. We've seen Morag make a 20-minute comeback against Eddie Ruckus already. Let alone, look at how close the last match was. So again, count nobody out at any point. It just takes one room. Would you think that having the harder version of the game would affect how much time it takes to clear things? Oh, absolutely. Yes, yes, absolutely, Hobo. Yeah, the with getting the expansion, it definitely, well, it adds more floors for one thing. So if you get that far into it, yes, obviously that way it adds time. But if you get, let's say, just the, like you're just starting off and you only get to go through the depths, it's still probably going to take you longer because you're going to get tougher enemies along the way. At the same point, you could get a lot better items because of having the tougher version of the game. So it's kind of a fair trade-off, I guess, in that aspect. But yes, it will definitely take you longer. But yeah, luck is a huge factor for one thing. Everything being random is a huge, huge luck determiner. So it's everything is based off of luck, quite honestly. The last song is... I can never think of the name of it. I'm trying to find out momentarily if my screen would open. Scattle from the Hotline Miami soundtrack is the composer, I should say. So it's Scattle. The song is called Inner Animal. Couldn't find the name there real quick. Had to scroll over for it. Wow, Wolv getting another one up. So that's a huge, huge breath of relief for him right now. So you can get a little bit more risky if you wanted to before he gets to his boss fights. And if he needed to, he could die to get a full heal. Is also sitting on a pill here that he can find out what it... Yep, Scatoli is... what that does is it makes it so all flies are your friends. So if we see any fly type of enemies, you'll notice that they go directly to Wolv, like, and I mean beeline towards him at that point. But they will actually not hurt him in the slightest bit. And speaking of that death, Wolv had to eat a death there because the mask kind of cornered him in a room. He's all good now. But anyways, like I said, they will not do damage to him. They'll actually just float right up to him, and being that he has that cube of meat, the cube of meat will actually kill any sort of fly enemies. Oh, I know you do. I was making sure everyone did. And thank you, Zoider. And thank you for subscribing. Seriously, thank you guys. Way too cool of you. Ooh, Blast Assist. So we've already seen a mini version of this on Wolv's floor, but now he gets this as his actual boss as well. Alright, so making very quick work of Blast Assist. Wolv is going to move on to the Womb 2. Woof, gets another Utero floor. He'll be okay with that, though, as he's sitting on, let's see, 5.5 full hearts at the moment. There's the real usage of that blue candle, getting through all the enemies in the center of a room within about, one shot. That thing is so overpowered. I love this. I love using the blue candle. Yeah, and all of them health ups. Ah, that was Ducat that had that link yesterday. So he might still have it, you never know. Alright, so the deck of cards for Magic will give him, as you can see, one random card use every now and then. Judgment card will spawn a Beggar, as you just saw, so he's going to put that to use. And gets Charm of the Vampire out of it. 2, meh items in that item room for him, not so good. Hopefully that's my mouse. Okay, yes it is. Alright, Wolv, there we go. I was going to say, he's probably just about to find his boss fight, quite honestly, and lo and behold, there it is. So Wolv looking to even this up in one race apiece is looking at his mom's heart fight in the very next room. So this could very well go to 3 rounds just the way that the last, I believe the last 3 races have. So all of a sudden at the end of the year here, we've had very, very close races. And on that note, Wolv is going on to that mom's heart fight. So with the half a heart, he's going to keep that Polaroid, because that could actually get enacted for him at some point. But again, ripping on through Mom's heart here as he's got that blue candle to take care of all of the extra spawns, let alone actually do damage to Mom's heart while it's still up in the air. This is probably going to be over relatively quick here. Oh, and I also forgot the larger bomb size as well, because he has Mr. Mega. So yeah, this is complete and total overkill at the moment. So ladies and gentlemen, on that note, because he's only got about one more shot left to go here, Wolv is going to even this up, and just has done so at 1 race apiece. So congratulations, Wolv. Very, very nicely done, sir. And on that note, like I said, he has forced a round 3, so an all-determining round 3 coming up just in a minute here. Again, as always, we do that 1 minute of ads in between the rounds, so give me that 1 quick minute, guys, and then we'll get this rolling again, and we'll get this thing finished off for you. But again, great job by Wolv to even this up, and we will have a round 3 momentarily. Ads coming at you for 1 minute. If you're a subscriber or Turbo member or just don't see the ads, enjoy the music and staring at everybody refreshing. If you do see the ads, again, thank you very much. Thank you to all the groups either way, and I'll be right back in a minute, guys. Alrighty, looks like we are cleared up and just about ready to get round 3 underway here, guys. So again, excuse me, Wolv just won the last round to tie this up at 1 race apiece. Magic had won the first one with a really close race, might I add. But nonetheless, Magic won the first race. Wolv took the second one here, and we are just about to start round 3. Excuse me. Oh, we got predictions of Sacred Hearts already. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I see how everybody is. We want the, like, the overpowered builds tonight, huh? Fair enough. We may be able to produce that. It's all about sheer dumb luck, though. For those that don't know, everything in this game is random, and I do mean everything is random in this game. Thank you, Casey. Thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated. And again, that was all thanks to you guys, so... Yeah, it's weird, Smitty. Like, it's... You gotta think about it this way, too. Like, just coming out of December, everybody basically blew their advertising load. So there's very few ads right now, would be my guess. Ooh, very nice, Lupinus, and thank you very much. How you doing tonight? Hey, what's up, Arzing? Boy, I can't say names. I cannot say names tonight for some stupid reason. Hey, what the hell is up with his eye? What the hell? I just noticed that, too. Like, what do you mean, what's up with his eye? Why is Magic Sky's eye all screwed up? That is really weird. Oh, anytime, Wolv. You guys are good to go. Awesome. And there they are, off and running. Wow, that chat is delayed. I was going to say, literally, the second that they move is when I saw Wolv say, "We're ready when you are." That chat is hugely delayed. Oh, my goodness. So, again, they're off and running here, so good luck to both racers. Wow, that delay. Why is he closer to the door? Because that's where he spawned at. Just the way it works. Sometimes you spawn in the middle of the room, sometimes it's down right by a door, sometimes it's at a wall. You never know. So first item here will be Magic. Wow, yeah, he's having some weird flash glitch outs. But wow, once again, the oh-so-wonderful Black Bean making the appearance. So again, Panic Farts for Magic. Ooh, Wolv, on the other hand, picking up the Unicorn Horn. That's 7 seconds of invincibility and damage to be done. Yeah, that helped down. Like, oof, just what you need, right? So again, Magic taking a hit already. Minoko! How you doing? And thank you. Game fetch, that's what we're looking for. I was trying to type that, and then I had to stop and be all surprised, because, like, you know, Minoko subbed and everything. Seriously, thank you, sis. How you doing? And again, happy birthday, even though it's late, but nonetheless, happy birthday. So again, Wolv making his way through that boss. He was hoping for a small rock out of there, I almost guarantee. For those wondering why he didn't pick up the Soul Heart, Wolv is going to go into his curse room first. Ooh, gets Guppy's paw. Ooh. How's he going to work this? Will he use this now? Oh, he's just going to take it with him? He's going to leave? Wow. That's surprising. So now Wolv is going back. Notice that he basically got a full heal out of that and gets the Soul Heart. So he did that a very smart way, knowing that he had that red heart there for him. So very nice move. You're very fucking welcome. And thank you. Thanak? I don't know this Thanak. Don't even worry about it, RZ. Seriously, like, nobody ever even has to worry about that. I didn't expect anybody to in the slightest bit, but, man, you guys are just literally subscribing like it's going out of style. Seriously, thank you. Thank you, Zooey. Thank you, thank you. Wow, I gotta give Wolv credit on that shot. I don't know how the hell he just pulled this off, but wow, he shot that through the corners of the rock, like, at perfect speed and got rid of that other spider. I hate the way that those spiders line up, so I've got to take advantage of that more often, apparently. Also, just got himself re-entry to his secret room. And another one-up. That's his third one-up in 3 rounds. Oh my goodness. Just wow to this. So all those one-ups for Wolv. That's, you definitely cannot go wrong. Wow. Just wow. And like, what's up? Oh my god, it's bacon. Like, oh my god. What's up, dude? How you doing tonight? Indeed. Thank you, Game Taste. Thank you, thank you. So again, both on Basement 2 right now. Wow, I was just about to say Magic hasn't found either his boss room or item room, but there you go. Just found both in one fell swoop. Wolv also just found his item room, which is what he was looking for. Ooh, Pinking Shears for Magic. You'll see these enacted almost momentarily, I'd assume. Oh, man, Guppy items everywhere tonight. Oh, jeez. Alright, so Magic gets that as credit for one of his Guppy items right there, even though he didn't use anything. That 2 of hearts is going to give him a full heal, because that'll double up how many red hearts you have. So he got into his secret room, basically free of charge, you could say. Yeah, so he's gone back now. As you notice, well, actually, I take that back. He didn't have, Jesus. Does he have enough flies? How the hell did he get 2 red chests out of that? Weird. Ooh, Magic really wishing he had about 2 more cents right now. He could totally take that, the treasure map if he did. So maybe he'll wind up with the pageant boys as a result out of the boss. That's almost what he's hoping for now. Ah, yes, he has a left hand. Ha 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 ha. I didn't even notice that. On that note, on trinkets, notice that Wolf has cancer. That will double your tier rate and overcap you for that matter. So if you get up to your cap tier rate and you get cancer, you have basically 12 tier rate. Oh, EA's basically closed all that stuff out already. So I'm just going to worry about 14. I've already got 14 pre-ordered game face. So I'll worry about that one. Basically, I got 13 so late this year that I wasn't going to be able to actually, like, do anything with it in, shoot, what was it? 11, I think it was? I think it was in 11. I'm pretty sure it was 11. Yeah, it had to be. I was ranked in the top 50 for Xbox on that, so if I get started early enough in the year, I can do okay with it. So I figured, screw it, I'll just wait till 14 and do it then. And thank you, Khadgar. What's up, man? How you doing, sir? Oh, jeez. And thank you for the star by the name, too. I just noticed that, too. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, Odd Mushroom. Damage up Odd Mushroom, for that matter, for MagicD250. And Tears up. Wow, couldn't have asked for better rooms back-to-back on that. Nice pill find right afterwards, too. So you notice Magic now has much larger damaging tiers. Well, not much larger, but much more damaging tiers. Want me to phrase that correctly? So Wolf again with that small rock was 2 damage up, 1 tier rate up, and 1 speed down. Trying to catch up on everything that I missed here while I've been rambling. Ron, what's up, dude? Thank you, man. Like a boss. What's up, dude? Again, there will be a spaz icon for that at some point in the very near future, I promise. Oh yeah, absolutely I am. I just got that enacted like an hour before the cast even went live, so I've got to get the right size picture for it, but we will have that probably by early next week, I would guess. Thank you, McFatty. Thank you, thank you. Just goes to prove if you put enough hard work into anything, it can be done. And again, with the support that you guys gave with everything, that was the large contributing factor, so anything can be done with enough of a movement, like seriously. So again, thank you guys. It means the world to me, honestly. Thank you, Mordrake. Thank you. Alright, so by the way, I totally forgot to mention as well, because we can now see this, Wolf has got an XL floor. I paid no attention to that, but he's actually got an XL floor. Again, might I add, on his caves. So, even though both are technically on Caves 1 right now, Wolf has got 1 more item room and then 2 boss fights in a row to find, and he will actually be done with his Caves floors. Magic actually has another one coming. Thank you, J-Man. Thank you, thank you. This song is called... Let me get the exact name on it. If I'd hit the right button, that would bring this up. What song are we on here? This song is Repentant, from the Binding of Isaac soundtrack. Obviously, Danny Baradowski doing the music. Dat Danny B. Now, this one is going to come down to the wire, so it's definitely not over for either of these two by any means. Wolf has got that 1 up, even though he's only got the 3 hearts. Magic's really only got 4 hearts and a couple extra soul hearts in tow. Looks like he's going to wind up with a second cube of meat here. You can see he just used his pinking shears, so now he is able to fly, and his body is actually walking around under... Wow. Look at all of these shots by Pestilence. Oh my god. Puke slightly less, Pestilence. Jeez. There were like 14 shots on there. Flan, how you doing? And thank you. Thank you, thank you. What's up? Hopefully I pronounced it, oof, shit. Is it Yacherub or Jake, or, Which way do you want that pronounced? I don't know. Do you want it more like cherub, or do you want the, like Jaker part in there? I don't know which way you want, but tell me how to pronounce that. I'll totally get it right, I swear. Ooh, check that out. So Wolv is going with the Otaku method here. We're going to call this the Otaku method of leaving Cancer and the double tear rate behind for 2 damage up off of the curved horn. Interesting choice. I like that. Second one, some more of Cherub. Gotcha. Gotcha. I can totally remember that. In fact, I'm probably going to wind up nicknaming you Cherub just so that I don't screw up the beginning part of it. So, second one, but it's Ya, I assume is the first part then. Hey, what's up, DC? How you doing tonight? What's up, gentlemen? Good to see everybody. And again, welcome in. We're in round 3 right now of a best of 3 between Wolv and MagicD250. Wolv just won the last matchup, and Magic had won the first of the other 2 by literally a matter of seconds. Had it not been for Wolv eating a death in the same fight, they were both on Mom's heart at the same time. Wolv was very close to having finished his off as well and ate a death that probably was the difference maker, quite honestly, because it was pretty close. Oh, Otaku and your love for the curved horn. Hey, Billish. How you doing? Good to see you tonight. Yes, I did, DC. Finally found the other alchemy recipes. I could have actually finished it the night before and not done like 8 hours of farming that I did last night if I would have just gotten the other recipes and not been lazy. But yes, we platinumed it last night, so... J.H. Cherub. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. I can totally do that. I was thinking it was like an actual word, but J.A. I can totally do as well. Gotcha. I will keep that correct. Now that I know and I've said it a few times as well, hopefully I won't screw it up. I'll probably still screw it up next time. Fair warning. Anyways, for anybody wondering, I saw somebody ask way back when we'll pick this up, but Guppy's Paw that he's holding on to would actually turn each one of his red heart containers into 3 of those blue hearts that he just picked up. So he's holding on to that probably until he goes into his last boss fight, and then he'll probably spam out all of his red hearts, turn them into blue hearts, so that he has a lot of protection in there. But you wouldn't want to do that too soon, necessarily. There's a couple reasons that you may want to, but in a race, that's kind of risky. Blue hearts are a lot rarer to come by. Yeah, that's true. When he gets the Polaroid, might be another good time. It's really... That's still iffy, though, Mara. I mean, it's still a great time to do it, because with the Polaroid, at that point, anytime you got hit, you get 5 seconds of damage immunity afterwards. Because if you don't have red hearts, every time you get hit, the Polaroid enacts. Excuse me. The other thing with that, though, is that you would have to go through 2 full floors of the womb with... you'd have a lot of red hearts. You would get, let's see, 12 red hearts out of that, or 12 blue hearts plus that one, so you'd have 13. So it's still kind of risky, though. Like, if you get hit that many times and you don't get blue hearts, you aren't going to refill that. With red hearts, though, on the other hand, you may want to hold on to them for a while, if that makes sense. You mocking my surname, sir? I mean, wait, what? What's up, Bon? How you doing? Ooh, nice dodge by Wolv. Usually I take so much damage on these eyes. I hate this Peep fight. And Magic's getting that loading screen error, so we'll see if he winds up with that Depths XL floor. Boy, I can't talk today. But as soon as this loads, and it's going to be a minute or two. But again, Wolv getting his second of 2 boss fights here. Wow, that was pretty close. Very nicely placed bomb. Ooh, he does. A Depths XL for Magic. Interesting. You can tell by the fact that it doesn't say 1 after the Depths on this. If it doesn't give you a number on that first floor, you've definitely got an XL floor. And there, now you can see on the mini-map, it's definitely an XL. Oh my. Wolv, on the other hand, getting Mom's knife. It is stabby, stabby, stabby time for Wolv. Oh my. This has just gotten very interesting, folks. So Wolv, with a normal Depths floor, has got 2 Depths floors to work through. Magic has got both of his combined together. If he gets lucky, though, he can find both of his item rooms or his boss fight very quickly. And yeah, it's got to be an 18 by 18 picture for the subscriber icons. Hey, what's up, Humble? How you doing, bro? I got a good feeling. Very nice. So more Soul Heart pickups for Wolv. He'll take that key back that he also spent to get in here. And he'll be moving on. Thank you, Sly. How you doing tonight? No, the shovel is actually outlawed, Admiral. That is one of the 5 banned items in the league. So basically, you are not allowed to pick up the Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, the Shovel, or Ipecac. On that note, Wolf getting Mom's Pill Bottle does not want to see it again, picks it up, puts it back down. But those are outlawed items. You can D6 those if you still have it available to you at that point, but otherwise you have to either leave it or D6 it. So that's the only thing you can do with those. Oh, we may go with a whole bunch of different changes to Taco. You never know. Yeah, no rules. Like, they could either one could just, like, or at that point make it like, okay, Blue Baby. Everybody, both have to use Blue Baby. Deal with it. This is what you get for getting to round 3. Haha. Yeah, agreed with what Bacon says. Make it a high-res image and then scale it down. Don't make it just 18 by 18, because otherwise you're going to have just, like, pixel, pixel, pixel. On that note, Mom's Knife is going to make this fight slightly more interesting for Wolv as he gets the mask of God, I Hate You Infamy. Wow, nice placement on that by Wolv. Very nice catch by Wolv there. Gets damage up off of the pentagram. Also gets Coal right here, so you want to talk about maxed out damage for Wolv. This Mom's Knife is going to rip through some boss fights here. So watch how quick this goes. Wow. So yeah, talk about overpowered. He just got even more overpowered with it. That was basically capped out damage along with 2 extra damage on it. That's ridiculous. So he's gonna rip through boss fights. And sure did, player. And how you doing tonight? What's up, pal? Yeah, or whoever makes it the furthest using the Blue Baby. That's kind of a cheap way to end it, though, because then one would, you know, keep racing like, oh, this one's over. Or like, this guy's done, so he's just sitting there waiting, like, tapping his foot. You know what I mean? You're a pretty good player. In fact, I really cannot argue in the slightest bit. Really can't. And yeah, that's the other thing, is that Wolv with the 1-up at the moment also. That's why he hasn't used Guppy's Paw yet, at least in my opinion. He's probably at least going to wait to use that 1-up. Before he uses Guppy's Paw, save it till afterwards, and then use the Paw. Ooh, gets the compass for very few pennies as well. Wow, Wolv is getting carried here the last few floors. My goodness. So, knowing where he's going now, I'm guessing... Ooh, I was going to say, with the extra bombs, I figured he'd actually bomb through over here, but I guess he's going to go the very long way. I would have bombed through into the arcade, honestly, from my my secret room. We'll see how this works out for him, though. Magic having found his... By the way, both have Depths XL floors. Kind of forgot to mention that earlier. Wow. Another deck of cards showing up. So, ooh, worked out well. Hierophant card right off the bat. Magic's going to take or put that down, pick up his Pinking Shears again, take those on along with him. And keep looking for both his second item room and his 2 boss fights. And I'm sorry, I take that back. Magic has a Depths XL floor. Wolv only has a Depths 2 at the moment. Blah, 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 blah. Boy, I can't talk for anything. So here you see the real method with these things. Just literally walk the knife into him, as Wolv is doing a phenomenal job here. That Eye the Magician card will do no good for Wolv. That would give you homing tears for the room, but with a knife, you don't get that effect. It would turn your knife purple, but that's all you'd get out of it. Yeah, his knife damage is through the roof. He's got both the coal, let's see, small rock, the pentagram. What else does he have for damage? I think that's it for damage for him, but that's it. Yeah, it's a pretty ridiculous build right now for Wolv. And he gets 10 free bombs. Why not? Also, keep in mind, he's sitting on that Guppy's Paw, so that as he gets more red hearts later, and he gets later on in this fight, we'll see if he does it after this boss fight. I'm kind of curious when he's going to use the Guppy's Paw. But if it were me, and wow, over 1/4 damage in one use of the knife there. Wow, is he overpowered right now. He just 3-hit Mom. Wow, this is ridiculously OP. Alright, so there's that Polaroid for Wolv. So the damage goes down from the curved horn. He's going to use Guppy's Paw right now, get rid of every single one of his red hearts. Reason being, with the Polaroid, every time he gets hit now, he gets 5 seconds of invincibility with it. Keep in mind, he does have the 1-up. That would bring him back to life with red hearts again, though I don't know how many at this point. Again, not that big of a deal, as he literally got, let's see, at least 15 blue hearts out of that. So again, very good usage there by Wolv, and if he were to pick up more health up at the end of this floor, he could do the exact same thing again with that and get 3 more soul hearts out of each red heart that he gets here. Yeah, what, Mom? Boom, boom, boom. Well, not even if it was bunk, bunk. Yeah, it was bunk, 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 and dead. So yeah, 3-hitter. So yeah, I want to talk about some damage. So now, mind you, 2 damage down by that curved horn disappearing, really not going to hurt Wolv at all, as you just saw. He may 4-hit things now, but he'll be fine. But Magic, looking to play some catch-up, needs to find both, maybe not even that second item room, but definitely needs to find his boss fights here. I know, I'm shocked, Norvin. What's up? How you doing? And thank you, thank you. Wow, 2 of the same pills in back-to-back rooms for Wolv. He's still going to hold on to this one, though, in hopes that maybe somehow it's a full health pill, perhaps. Actually, with blue hearts, I guess it really doesn't matter. At that point, I guess you could probably either take him or leave him. And has found his first boss fight here in the Utero. So there you see, as Wolv got hit, he gets that damage shield by the Polaroid enacted. So exactly why he did what he did. So now he's got 5 seconds here where he cannot be touched, and he'll just stand in really close to the bloat. Do that damage, pick up his health up, use his Guppy's Paw to get literally 3 health up in place of the 1. Wow. Gets Brimstone offered to him in the Devil Deal. That's just the game being like, you know what, here, just have all your good items, sir. What, you don't want that? Oh, yeah, that's right, we gave you the knife earlier. Like, dear lord, could anything else be tossed at him on this run? Yeah, already having the Coal, Brimstone's a pretty sexy option as well, but I don't know, the Mom's Knife is just too good. Just too good. Oh yeah, we'll be doing some Final Fantasy IV tonight. Obviously, after the races, I'll have to get everything set up to the point where I can actually, you know, get it, like, you know, get the SNES captured the correct way again. So I'll have to switch a few things around, but yeah, we'll be doing that afterwards. Plus, I gotta make sure I can actually record it, because if for whatever reason I actually do that run fast enough, which I probably won't, but if I somehow do it fast enough, then we'll see what happens. Anyways, Wolv already on to his mom's heart fight, so the full 2-floor lead right now on MagicD250, a lot of health and the 1-up. This one's pretty much going to be don't blink, because the heart's already going to stay out. 1 more hit here, and just like that, wow. Wolv with a ridiculously fast run that time. Let me see my timer on this. 22 minutes from when I last ran ads, so that was counting some of the other time that was not actually used in there, but my goodness. That was a ridiculously fast run, and that knife was over-freaking-powered. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Wolv has won yet again, so if I'm not mistaken, is that win number... I can't do math. I think that's win number 9 for him on the year, if I'm not mistaken.